How is it going, everyone? It's Rob from Paragon, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install the Arken deflectors on the front end of your C8 Corvette Stingray. It's a super great, easy mod that completely transforms the front of this car, doesn't break the bank, and with just a little bit of time and a handful of tools, you can have this install done in the comfort of your driveway or garage. This will work with the Paragon Performance light bars on the front, so without further ado, let's get to the install. So before we can get installing the product, there are a couple things that we need to check out. If your car is ceramic coated, you are going to need to get that coating stripped off of the area we will be applying the vinyl to, otherwise it will not stick. Your local detail shop should be able to help out with that. If your car is not ceramic coated, then you are ready to rock and roll. The next thing is your front lip. Depending on what front lip you have, you may need to undo some of the T15s underneath it to let it hang down so we can install this product and reinstall your lip afterwards. We would recommend test fitting the product on first to see if your lip is going to interfere with the install. And after that, it's pretty easy. We're ready to get started. The first step is going to be to clean and wipe down the area, ensuring that it is ready to go, either using a glass cleaner or some sort of alcohol-based cleaner. Spray it, wipe down the whole area we'll be working in, and let it dry. Next up, we will need to take off this front grill bezel piece here. It's pretty simple, 3 7mm screws there underneath it. Pretty easy to access. If you have grill guards, it's a lot easier because they are already facing us here in the front. If you don't, they will be facing the opposite way, and you will need to take the panel off underneath to get up underneath and access them from the back using a deep 7mm socket. All right, let's get that taken off. All right, so now that we've got those 3 screws out, we are ready to take this front grill bezel piece off. We will start by pulling this little front piece out. There's a little tab here that kind of slides into a hole in the bumper. And then we are going to kind of wiggle it out, apply some pressure here, and just like that, it is out. And next up, we are going to lay the vinyl on. If you aren't a vinyl or wrapping expert, no worries there. Arken makes it super easy with this section of pre-cut out vinyl. So it's like a sticker. It's all labeled where it goes on the car. So simply orientate it and stick it down like a big old sticker. So we're going to start by laying the vinyl down following the body lines of the car, ensuring that our pre-cut notch in the vinyl lines up with the hole in our bumper here. Once we get it all lined up and straight and we're happy with it, we can go ahead and start sticking it down. Make sure we stick the vinyl down flush on the vehicle with no air bubbles underneath it. Using our fingers, we can run the air bubbles out of it. Sometimes wearing cloth gloves can help with this process, but we just need to remove the air bubbles. Take your time working through this step of applying the vinyl onto your car. And of course, it does not hurt to get the corners tucked in nice and clean as well. Once we're done doing that and we're happy with it, all that's left is to peel the protective plastic off of our vinyl. All right, so now that we have this big piece all installed, edges all tucked to where it looks good and we're happy with it, we are now gonna move over to the smaller piece labeled the driver's side, which is gonna go right here. So let's go ahead and get that stuck down. And the same idea goes for the smaller piece. We're gonna lay it down following the body lines of the car and working it into place, removing the air bubbles out from underneath it. And once we're happy with how it is stuck down, we can go ahead and pull down these tabs underneath and tuck those, along with tucking the corners as well so it looks nice and pretty. And of course, once we're done with that, now all that is left is to remove the plastic cover, and we are good on the vinyl. All right, so now that we are all finished getting the vinyl installed on this side, before we can go putting on the Arken deflector on, we need to reinstall that grill bezel that we took off. We will reinstall it the same way how we took it off. We will align these clips over here on this side. We want to be very careful making sure we don't pinch them or break them. Kind of slowly line them up like so, and give them a good push in, and you'll hear them clip into place like so. Then we do need to push this little tab on this side in like that. And now all that is left is to reinstall the 3 7mm screws we took out, and we have this fully reinstalled. And just like that, we are fully installed, ready to install the Arken R deflector itself. So with the deflector itself, before we peel the 3M off and stick it down, we are going to line it up one last time and do our last test fit. We will do that by locating this little ledge or lip here closest to where the wheel is on the car. Line that up, it fits really nicely in there. And then like a door on a hinge, we can almost swing the deflector onto the front of the car. Get it all lined up, see how it looks. Looking pretty good so far. And then when we take it off, we can locate where the 3M is going to touch the body of the car. Do a final wipe down of that and hit it with some adhesion promoter if you'd like. That certainly would not hurt it. And then all that's left is to peel the 3M off and of course, stick this deflector down. And now we are ready to stick it down, just like how we last put it on. Line up this outside edge over here. Get kind of your idea of where it's gonna go. And then go ahead and start pushing it down. Apply pressure to it. And just like that, we have this part installed. And the last thing we have to do is install this smaller deflector here. This is gonna go in this area and connect to our new deflector. So we are going to peel these two smaller pieces of 3M here off the bottom of it, and then peel the big one off. And now slide it into place, like so. Get it pushed down. Focus on pushing and applying pressure here in the front first, and then we can use a little bit of wiggle room on our new deflector to connect it and attach it there. Hold some more pressure on it, and just like that, we are completely done with this side. Looks awesome. Now you'll repeat the same process for the other side, and you're ready to rock and roll. And there you guys have it, ready to rock and roll with your new Arken R deflectors on the front. Like I said, with just a handful of time, a couple tools, you can completely transform the front end of this car. It does look good if I do say so myself. So hopefully you enjoy them. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to let me know by leaving a like down below, comment, and subscribe. As always, I'm Rob from Paragon, and I'll see you guys in the next video.